Right, so I'm here with.
What?
What's your name?
Mr. Thornbury.
Right, Mr. Thornbury. Mr. Thornbury, what are your thoughts on the new laws in Alabama that's been passed about abortion being banned?
I'm an American citizen. I'm a British citizen. I'm an Irish citizen. I'm an EU citizen. And I'm going to tell you something. I took Margret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan to the European courts for crimes against humanity. They have persecuted me ever since. They forced me out of my house in Ulster because they exposed deregulation, privatisation. I've caught this MP in corruption. I've just fired Newcastle Hospital. I caught them in corruption. I fired my surgery. I caught them in corruption. Now, I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic, a Roman Catholic, the true church, not this other rubbish. The Queen has a firm, her own bank. She got £1 billion off GE in 1980 and turned England over to capitalism, and our system is rotten. Little babies should not be taken from their mothers. I believe that, my friend, because I had two girls and I loved them. But if a woman's life is in danger in certain circumstances, it's a dodgy situation. But I think any mother who loves her child will not want it removed. She won't do it, all right?
All right, see, yeah, that's perfect
So,
answer.
if I'm on tape here, I hope I am.
Yeah.
Because England is rotten and so is America.
Yeah.
When I went to the European courts, they were sitting waiting on me. I phoned Tony Blair's office in London before I went. The election office, they were waiting on me to steal my files. Our system is rotten. The policy is to steal off the poor and the disabled, and universal credit was a fraud, and so was 1988 transitional change. They made me number one and forced me out of my home in Ulster. They reduced me to 10p a week because I caught them in corruption.
It's a joke, you know what I mean? Yeah.
This is hot stuff I'm giving you tonight.
Yeah.
Believe you me. I voted for Obama. He let us down. He brought in Hillary Clinton, the corrupt administration under Eric Holder, who was, by the way, coloured. He was there during the Clinton administration. The Clintons were corrupt. They were caught in a swindling land deal in America. Hillary Clinton, the people in America didn't vote for Obama. Should never have brought him into his administration. I voted for Obama twice. The elections in America were rigged by the Republicans. The woman who counted the votes in Florida, I was in Florida, got a job with Miami University after it. They're all rotten, immoral and corrupt. Trump brought the man who rigged the war for George Bush and Tony Blair into his administration. He brought him in. He was the rigger, and now he's Secretary of State in America. The whole lot's rotten, my friend.
Yeah,
I was down south in the US Marine Corps, and there was a black man, and I was with him in the Marine Corps, and I went to go into a pub with him, and he said I can't go in there. He had 4 stripes up, and he could in Carolina, and he couldn't go in and have a drink because he was black. But I went to his area and had it. I'll tell you, I have no hang-ups about colour. People in the world who are prejudiced are wrong, my friend. Right. So I've given you hot stuff here tonight, and I'm not afraid of them. I detest them. Tony Blair and George Bush rigged the war. They brought John Bolton in to do it. Trump brought him into his administration. I caught Trump administration in corruption. I was at the American embassy. They got the police to take my name. I went to Jeremy Corbyn's office. He grabbed all my evidence, and his speech to the British people was my words. Everything is rigged, and he almost won the British election. You know what they done with me after it? They locked me up for 9 weeks and tried to drug me with a drug called Risperdin, and I caught them. The pensions and the NHS rigged it and tried to set me up as being mad, and I caught them, and I went to Ireland. I escaped and went to Ireland. I met 3 good doctors who confirmed I wasn't manic. What did they do? They got the Irish government to try the same stunt. They're all rotten. Margaret Thatcher caused mad cow disease. Margaret Thatcher went to work for Imperial Tobacco, who owned Eagle Star Insurance, the biggest insurance company in England. They were all rigging and all corrupt. And Margaret Thatcher got a job as a consultancy with after. When she was caught, she got a job with America with waste management to back her up. Tony Blair got a job with the UN. He got a job with Morgan Chase Bank. The good president of America called Roosevelt warned us, beware of capitalism and the Morgan Chase Bank. Who did Tony Blair go to work for? Morgan Chase Bank. They're all rotten. Ordinary people don't have a chance. They're stealing the disablement of the poor. This bank here hid my files. I'm a member of this bank down the road. They wouldn't give me my files to bring to that MP. That MP's corrupt. And I learned he's the head of the chief whip for Jeremy Corbyn. He's the chief whip, this man, this MP here, Brown. And when I got the report from them, all was rigged. They rigged my parliamentary inquiry. I caught Adam Holloway in London rigging my parliamentary inquiry. I caught Jeremy Corbyn, and I've caught Nick Brown.
Sweet. Thank you for your time, yes, sir.
And I hope this is on tape.
100%.
My friend, it's dynamite. They're afraid of me, so they want to smear you. When you do something good in this world, they smear you. They want all the rich have all the money, and they don't want to give they want to hoard the money and keep the money. The Queen is the richest person in this country, and it's all hidden. She has big estates, she has her own bank, her own firm, and she's not worthy to be a Queen of England.
All right, sweet. Thank you very much.